Coming to the first problem, which of the following pairs of linear equations has unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions? In case there is a unique solution, find it by using cross multiplication method. In this problem, we are given two bits, each consisting of a set of linear equations. So before finding out the solutions for this problem, let us see some of the conditions. So a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, be two linear equations. Not equal to b1 by b2, we say that the given pair of linear equations have unique solution. So this is the condition for unique solution. And when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2, we say that the given set of linear equations have no solution. And when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, we say that the given set of linear equations have infinitely many solutions. Coming to the first bit, which is x minus 3y minus 3 is equal to 0, 3x minus 9y minus 2 is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 1 and this be equation number 2. So, a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to minus 3, b2 is equal to minus 9, c1 is minus 3, c2 is equal to minus 2. So, a1 by a2 is equal to 1 divided by 3, comma, b1 by b2 is equal to minus 3 divided by minus 9, that is equal to 1 by 3, c1 divided by c2 is equal to minus 3 divided by minus 2, which is 3 by 2. So, if we observe, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. So, if we observe from these three conditions, the third condition says that if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2, the given set of linear equations have no solution. That is, according to the given conditions, we can say that the given set of linear equations have no solution. Now let us see the second bit, which is 2x plus y is equal to 5. Name this as equation number 1, and 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. This is equation number 2. So, a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 3, b1 is 1, b2 is 2, and c1 is equal to minus 5, c2 is equal to minus 8. So, a1 by a2 is nothing but 1 by 3, b1 by b2 is equal to 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is minus 5 by minus 8, which is nothing but it can be written as 5 by 8. So, we can say that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. So, from the second condition, we can say that if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, we can say that given pair of linear equations have unique solution. So, from this condition, we can say the given pair of linear equations have unique solution. Also, if there is unique solution, we need to find the solution for the given pair of linear equations by cross multiplication method. So in order to solve the given set of linear equations by cross multiplication method, first we need to draw the diagram which is as shown here. So first write x, y and 1. So here we have to write the coefficient of y which is 1 and the coefficient of y here is 2. Now we write the constant terms which are -5 and -8. Next we write the coefficient of x which is 2 and 3. Again we write the coefficient of y which is 1 and 2. Now by cross multiplication we can write x divided by 1 multiplied by -8, 1 multiplied by -8 minus 2 multiplied by -5 is equal to y divided by -5 multiplied by 3 minus 2 multiplied by -8 is equal to 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 2 minus 3 multiplied by 1. So this gives x by 1 multiplied by -8 is -8, minus of minus is plus, and 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. This is equal to y by -5 times of 3 is -15, minus of minus is plus, and 2 times of 8 is 16. This is equal to 1 divided by 2 times of 2 is 4, minus 3 times of 1 is -3. So we'll be getting x divided by -8 plus 10 is 2 is equal to y by 1 is equal to 1 by 1. Now we can write x by 2 is equal to 1 and y by 1 is nothing but y is equal to 1. So we can write x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Therefore, the solutions for the given set of linear equations are x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Coming to the third bit, which is 3x minus 5y is equal to 20 and 6x minus 10y is equal to 40. So the given equations can be written as 3x minus 5y minus 20 is equal to 0. This be equation number 1, and 6x minus 10y minus 40 is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 2. So we can write a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to -5, c1 is equal to -20, and a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to -10, c2 is equal to -40. So let us first find a1 by a2, that is equal to 3 divided by 6, which is 1 by 2. Next, b1 divided by b2, which is -5 divided by -10, which is 1 by 2. And the next one is c1 by c2, nothing but -20 divided by -40, which is 1 by 2. So we can observe that a1 by a2 is 1 by 2, which is equal to b1 by b2, which is also 1 by 2, which is equal to c1 by c2, which is also 1 by 2. So from the first condition, if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, the given set of linear equations have infinite solutions. So from the conditions we can say that the given set of linear equations have infinite solutions. Now coming to the fourth bit, which is x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 1, and 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 2. So a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to minus 3, c1 is equal to minus 7, and a2 is 3, b2 is minus 3, and c2 is equal to minus 15. So let us find a1 by a2, b1 by b2, and c1 by c2. Now a1 by a2 is equal to 1 divided by 3, b1 by b2 is equal to minus 3 divided by minus 3, which is nothing but 1, and c1 by c2 is equal to minus 7 by minus 15, that is 7 by 15. So we can observe a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So from the second condition we can say that the given set of linear equations have unique solution. It is because a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So these pair of linear equations have unique solution. Since the given set of linear equations have unique solution, we must find the solutions, namely the x and y. So it is by cross multiplication method. For cross multiplication method, we need to draw a following diagram, which is as x, y, 1. Here we need to write the coefficient of y, which is minus 3, and here is also the coefficient minus 3. Next, the coefficient, the constant term, which is minus 7, and here the constant is minus 15. Next, the coefficient of x, which is 1 and 3, and again the coefficient of y, minus 3, here is also minus 3. Now we can write x divided by, on cross multiplication we get minus 3 multiplied by minus 15 minus minus 3 multiplied by minus 7 is equal to y divided by minus 7 multiplied by 3 minus minus 15 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1 divided by 1 multiplied by minus 3 minus 3 multiplied by minus 3. So on further simplification we get x divided by minus 3 multiplied by minus 15 is 45, and minus of minus is plus, and minus of plus is minus. So 3 sevens 21 is equal to y divided by minus 21 plus 15 is equal to 1 divided by minus 3 plus 9. That gives x divided by 24 is equal to y divided by minus 6 is equal to 1 divided by 6. Therefore we can write x is equal to 24 divided by 6, which is nothing but 4, and y is equal to minus 6 divided by 6, which is nothing but minus 1. Therefore we can say that x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 1 are the required solutions of the given set of linear equations. Coming to the first bit of the second problem, for which values of a and b does the following pair of linear equations have an infinite number of solutions? The first equation given is 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. The first equation can be written as 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 1. And the second equation can be written as a minus b times of x plus a plus b times of y minus of 3a plus b minus 2 is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. According to the given condition of the problem, the given pair of linear equations have infinite number of solutions. So let us apply the condition number 1. Here a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, C1 is minus 7, and A2 is A minus B, B2 is A plus B, C2 is minus of 3A plus B minus 2. So we can write A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, because the given set of linear equations have infinite number of solutions. Here A1 is 2 and A2 is A minus B, B1 is 3 and B2 is A plus B, C1 is nothing but minus 7 and C2 is minus of 3A plus B minus 2. Now we can write 2 by A minus B is equal to, here minus and minus will be cancelled, 7 by 3A plus B minus 2, and 3 by A plus B is equal to 7 by 3A plus B minus 2. On cross multiplication we will get 2 times of 3A plus B minus 2 is equal to 7 times of A minus B, and 3 times of 3A plus B minus 2 is equal to 7 times of A plus B. So this becomes 6A plus 2B minus 4 is equal to 7A minus 7B, and this becomes 9A plus 3B minus 6 is equal to 7A plus 7B. So we can write this as 7A minus 6A minus 7B minus 2B plus 4 is equal to 0, and 9A minus 7A plus 3B minus 7B minus 6 is equal to 0. So this equation becomes A minus 9B plus 4 is equal to 0, and 2A minus 4B minus 6 is equal to 0. Now we got two equations. A minus 9B plus 4 is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 3. And 2A minus 4B minus 6 is 0. This is equation number 4. So let us solve both of these equations by cross multiplication. So first we write A, B and 1. So the coefficient of B is minus 9 in the equation number 3 and minus 4 in equation number 4. And constant term is 4 and constant term is minus 6, and coefficient of A is 1. Here the coefficient of A is 2, and again we write down coefficient of minus 9, and here the coefficient is minus 4. Now by cross multiplication we write A by minus 9 times of minus 6 is equal to minus 4 times of 4. This is equal to B divided by 4 times of 2 minus 6 times of 1. This is equal to 1 times of 1 multiplied by minus 4 minus 2 multiplied by minus 9. Now this becomes A divided by minus 9 multiplied by minus 6 is plus 54, and minus of minus is plus, 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. This is equal to B divided by 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, minus of minus is plus, this becomes plus 6, which is equal to 1 divided by minus 4, and minus of minus is plus, 2 times of 9 is 18. So we get A by 54 plus 16 is nothing but 70 is equal to B by 8 plus 6 is 14 and this is equal to 1 by minus 4 plus 8 is 14. So we can write a by 70 is equal to 1 divided by 14 and b by 14 is equal to 1 by 14. So this is a is equal to 70 divided by 14 and b is equal to 14 divided by 14. So now we can write a is nothing but 14 goes in 70 as 5. So a becomes 5 and 14 goes in 14 as 1. So the required values of a and b are a is 5 and b is 1. Coming to the second bit, for which value of k will the following pair of linear equations have no solution? So the first linear equation given is 3x plus y is equal to 1 and the second equation is k minus 1 times of x plus k minus 1 times of y is equal to 2k plus 1. So the given equations can be written as 3x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. This is equation number 1 and 2k minus 1 times of x plus k minus 1 times of y minus of 2k plus 1 is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. So now we can write a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to 1 and c1 is equal to minus 1. a2 is equal to 2k minus 1, b2 is equal to k minus 1 and c2 is equal to minus of 2k plus 1. According to the given problem, the given pair of linear equations have no solution. So we can use the third condition, which is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2 for no solution condition. So we can write a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. We know that a1 is 3 and a2 is 2k minus 1, that is equal to b1 is 1 and b2 is k minus 1. So by cross multiplication we get 3 times of k minus 1 is equal to 1 times of 2k minus 1, that is 3k minus 3 is equal to 2k minus 1. This implies 3k minus 2k is equal to minus 1 plus 3, that gives k is equal to 2. So we are required to find the value of k and we obtained the value of k to be 2. Solve the following pair of linear equations by the substitution and cross multiplication methods. The first equation given is 8x plus 5y is equal to 9. Name this equation as equation number 1. And the second equation is 3x plus 2y is equal to 4. Name this equation as equation number 2. So we are asked to solve the linear equations by substitution method and cross multiplication method. So the first one is substitution method. The first equation can be written as 8x is equal to 9 minus 5y. That implies x is equal to 9 minus 5y divided by 8. So let us substitute the value of x in equation number. We get 3 times of, in place of x we write 9 minus 5y divided by 8 plus 2y is equal to 4. This gives 3 times of 9 is 27, 3 times of minus 5y is minus 15y plus, so the LCM here becomes 8, so this becomes 8 times of 2y, which is 16y is equal to 4. So we get 27 minus 15y plus 16y is plus y, and 8 goes to the right hand side and it becomes 4 multiplied by 8. So we'll be getting 27 plus y is equal to 32. That implies y is equal to 32 minus 27. Therefore, the value of y is known to be 32 minus 27, which is nothing but 5. That is, we have found the value of one of the solutions of the problem, that is y is equal to 5. So we have obtained the value of y, which is equal to 5. So let us substitute the value of y, which is 5, in equation. So we get 8x plus 5 times of y, which is 5, is equal to 9. So 8x plus 25 is equal to 9. So 8x is equal to 9 minus 25. That implies 8x is equal to minus 16. Therefore, we get x is equal to minus 16 divided by 8, which is nothing but minus 2. Therefore, we have found the values of x and y as x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 5. Now, let us find the solution for the given pair of linear equations by cross multiplication method. So, the given equations can be written as 8x plus 5y minus 9 is equal to 0. 3x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. In order to find the solutions for the given set of linear equations by cross multiplication method, we need to draw a diagram which is as follows. So first write x, y and 1. So for the first equation, write the coefficient of y, and the second equation coefficient of y, which is 2. Next the constant terms minus 9 and minus 4. Next the coefficients of x 8 and 3. Again the coefficients of y 5 and 2. So now we can write this as x divided by 5 multiplied by minus 4 minus 2 multiplied by minus 9 is equal to y divided by minus 9 multiplied by 3 minus minus 4 multiplied by 8 is equal to 1 divided by 8 multiplied by 2 minus 3 multiplied by 5. Now we will be getting x divided by minus 20 plus 18 is equal to y divided by minus 27 plus 32 is equal to 1 divided by 16 minus 15. So that implies x by minus 2 is equal to y by 5 is equal to 1 by 1. So we can write x by minus 2 is equal to 1 and y by 5 is equal to 1. So x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 5. Therefore, the required solutions are x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 5. Coming to the fourth problem, form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by any algebraic method. So the first bit is a part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay 1000 rupees as hostel charges, whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays rupees 1180 as hostel charges. Find the fixed charges and the cost of the food per day. So let us move on to the solution of this problem. So in this problem, we are required to find the fixed charges and the cost of the food per day. So let us assume the fixed charges is equal to x rupees. and the cost of the food per day is equal to y rupees. Now, according to the given problem, when a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges. Whereas the student B who takes food for 26 days pays 1180 rupees as hostel charges. So, we can form the linear equations, that is fixed charge, that is x plus for 20 days the cost would be 20 times of y is equal to 1000 rupees. And from the second condition we can write fixed charge plus cost of the food for 26 days is 26 multiplied by y, that is equal to 1180. Therefore, the equations become x plus 20y minus 1000 is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. And x plus 26y minus 1180 is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Now, let us solve these linear equations by cross multiplication method. For cross multiplication method, we need to draw a following diagram, that is x, first write x, y and 1 as shown here. Next, write the coefficients of y, that is 20 and 26. Next, the constant terms which are minus 1000 and minus 1180. Next, the coefficient of x, that is 1 and 1. Next, the coefficients of y, 20 and 26. Now we can write x divided by 20 times of minus 1180 minus 26 times of 1000, minus 1000. This is equal to y divided by minus 1000 multiplied by 1 minus 1180 multiplied by 1. This is equal to 1 divided by 1 multiplied by 26 minus 1 multiplied by 20. Now this becomes x divided by, so this value becomes minus 23,600. So minus of minus is plus. This becomes 26,000. This is equal to y divided by minus 1000 plus 1180 is equal to 1 divided by 26 minus 20. So we'll be getting x divided by 2400 is equal to y divided by 180 is equal to 1 divided by 6. So we'll be getting x is 2400 divided by 6, which is nothing but 400, and the value of y is equal to 180 divided by 6. So y will be getting as 30. So finally we found out the values of x as 400 and y is equal to 30. So these are the required solutions of the given problem, that is x is nothing but fixed charge, which is rupees 400, and cost per day is equal to 30 rupees. Coming to the second bit, a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Find the fraction. So let us assume that the fraction is equal to x by y, where x is the numerator and y is the denominator. According to the given problem, when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, the fraction becomes 1 by 3. So the numerator of the fraction is x, and when 1 is subtracted, it becomes x minus 1 divided by y, which is nothing but 1 by 3. So on cross multiplication, this becomes 3 times of x minus 1 is equal to 1 times of y. So we can write this as 3x minus 3 is equal to y. So on transposing y to left hand side, we can write this as 3x minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Assume this equation as equation number 1. Next, applying the second condition, which is when 8 is added to the denominator, the fraction becomes 1 by 4. So x is the numerator and the denominator of the fraction is y. So when 8 is added, it becomes 1 by 4. Now on cross multiplication, we get 4 times of x is equal to 1 time of y plus 8. So this equation becomes 4x is equal to y plus 8. On transposing y plus 8 to left hand side, we get 4x minus y minus 8 is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Now we are required to find the solution of this problem by cross multiplication method. So for cross multiplication method, we need to draw a diagram which is as follows. So first write x, then y, and then 1. Next, write the coefficients of y here, which is minus 1 and minus 1. The constant terms here, minus 3 and minus 8. The coefficient of x here, 3 and 4. And again the coefficients of y, which are minus 1 and minus 1. Now by the method of cross multiplication, we can write x divided by minus 1 times of minus 8 minus minus 1 times of minus 3 is equal to y divided by minus 3 times of 4 minus of minus 8 times of 3 is equal to 1 divided by 3 times of minus 1 minus 4 times of minus 1. So this can be written as x divided by 8 minus 3 is equal to y divided by minus 12 plus 24 is equal to 1 divided by minus 3 plus 4. That implies x divided by 5 is equal to y divided by 12 is equal to 1 divided by 1. So we can write x by 5 is equal to 1 and y by 12 is equal to 1. That implies the value of x is found to be 5 and the value of y is found to be 12. Therefore, x is 5 and y is 12. The required fraction is nothing but x divided by y. The fraction is x by y, which is in place of x we can write 5 and in place of y we can write 12. So the required fraction is 5 divided by 12. Coming to the third bit, we have scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? So let us assume that correct answer questions is equal to x and wrong answers question is equal to y. So we can say that total number of questions is equal to x plus y. So we are required to find the sum x plus y. According to the given problem, Yes scores 40 marks if 3 marks are awarded for each right answer and 1 mark for each wrong answer. So we can say that 3 times of x plus minus 1 times of y is equal to 40. This is because for each correct answer 3 marks will be given, and for each wrong answer minus 1 marks will be reduced. So the total marks would become 40. This equation becomes 3x minus y minus 40 is equal to 0. Name this equation as number 1. So according to the second condition, which is, so for 4 marks will be awarded for each correct answer, and 2 marks will be deducted for each incorrect answer. So we can write 4 times of x plus minus 2 times of y is equal to 50. That is 4x minus 2y minus 50 is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 2. Now we are required to solve equation number 1 and 2 by cross multiplication method. In order to solve these equations by cross multiplication method, first we need to draw a diagram, so that we must write first x, y and 1 like this. First write the coefficients of y, that is minus 1 and minus 2, the constants minus 40 and minus 50, the coefficients of x 3 and 4, again the coefficients of y minus 1 and minus 2. Now we will be getting x divided by, on cross multiplication we get minus 1 times of minus 50 minus 2 times of minus 40. This is equal to y divided by minus 40 times of 4 minus 50 times of 3. This is equal to 1 divided by 3 times of minus 2 minus 4 times of minus 1. We will be getting x divided by 50 minus 80 is equal to y divided by minus 160 plus 150. This is equal to 1 divided by minus 6 plus 4. This implies x divided by minus 30 is equal to y divided by minus 10 is equal to 1 divided by minus 2. We can write x divided by minus 30 is equal to 1 divided by minus 2, and y divided by minus 10 is equal to 1 divided by minus 2. That is, x is equal to minus 30 divided by minus 2, and y is equal to minus 10 divided by minus 2. Therefore, we will be getting x is equal to 15 and y is equal to 5. Therefore, total number of questions is x plus y, which is nothing but, in place of x we can write 15 and in place of y we can write 5. Therefore, the total number of questions is 15 plus 5, which is nothing but 20.
Coming to the fourth bit, places A and B are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another from B at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? So let us work out the problem. So in this problem, we are required to find the speeds of the two cars. So let the speed of the car that is starting from A, speed of the car A is equal to x kilometers per hour, and speed of the car that is starting from place B, that is speed of the car B is equal to y kilometer per hour. So in this problem we are given two cases. One is the cars travel in the same direction, and the another one is the cars travel towards each other. So first let us see the case 1, that is first case, cars travel in same direction. So according to the given problem, places A and B are separated by a distance of 100 kilometers, and car A and car B are traveling in the same direction. Both of them meet at a common point C after 5 hours. So let us calculate the distance traveled by car A. Distance traveled by car A is equal to, we know that distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. We have assumed that the car A speed is x kilometers and the time taken is 5 hours. So we will be getting distance traveled as 5x kilometers. And also distance traveled by car B is equal to same speed multiplied by time. The speed of the car B is y kilometers per hour and the time taken is 5 hours. So we will be getting this as 5y kilometers. Now we can say that the distance traveled by the car A is nothing but AC. We got AC as 5x kilometers and the distance traveled by car B is nothing but BC. Therefore we can write BC is equal to 5y kilometers. So by looking at the figure we can write AB plus BC is equal to AC. That is AB plus BC is equal to AC. Clearly the distance of AB is nothing but 100 kilometers. So in place of AB I can write 100 and in place of BC we can write 5y and in AC can be written as 5x. So this is 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. So 5 can be taken as common and here if we take 5 we will get 20. So the linear equation becomes x minus y is equal to 20. Name this equation as equation number 1. Now let us see the second case, which is nothing but the cars travel towards each other. So when they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. Car A is starting from the point A and car B is starting from the point B. After 1 hour, they meet at a common point D. So let us calculate the speed traveled by them. So we have assumed that car A speed is x kilometer per hour and car B speed is y kilometer per hour. So the distance traveled by car A is equal to speed multiplied by time. Speed is x kilometers per hour and the time taken is 1 hour. So this becomes x kilometers and the distance traveled by car B is speed multiplied by time. Its speed is x kilometers per hour multiplied by the time taken is 1 hour. So this becomes y kilometers. So now AD is nothing but the distance traveled by the car A, which we got as x kilometers, and BD is nothing but the distance traveled by the car B, we got it as y kilometers, and the distance AB is nothing but 100 kilometers. Now we can write AD plus DB is equal to AB. AD is nothing but x kilometers and DB is nothing but y kilometers and AB is nothing but 100. So let this be equation number 2. So we have obtained the two equations, that is x minus y is equal to 20 and x plus y is equal to 100. Let us solve both of these equations and find the values of x and y. Now let us solve the equations 1 and 2 by cross multiplication method. For that we first draw a following diagram. First we write x, y and 1. Now the coefficients of y must be written, that is minus 1 and 1. Next the constant terms, they can be written as minus 20 and minus 100. And now the coefficients of x 1 and 1 and again the coefficients of y minus 1 and 1. Now we can write x divided by cross multiplication, minus 1 times of minus 100 minus 1 times of minus 20 is equal to y divided by minus 20 times of 1 minus minus 100 times of 1. This is equal to 1 divided by 1 times of 1 minus 1 times of minus 1. This can be written as x divided by 100 plus 20 is equal to y divided by minus 20 plus 100 is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus 1. Now this becomes x divided by 120 is equal to y divided by 80 is equal to 1 divided by 2. So we can write x by 120 is equal to 1 by 2 and y by 80 is equal to 1 by 2. So by cross multiplication, 2x is equal to 120 and 2y is equal to 80. X can be written as 120 divided by 2 and y can be written as 80 divided by 2. So x is equal to 60 and y is equal to 40. Therefore, the speed of the car A is equal to 60 kilometers per hour and car B is equal to 40 kilometers per hour. So the speeds are 60 kilometers per hour and 40 kilometers per hour respectively.